With every start, we are born again. Open your heart, spend less time in your head.
Heute sind wir in Belgien. Dort treffen wir Antoine. Antoine ist wahrscheinlich einer der jüngsten, die wir dabei haben werden bei den Geschichten. Er ist 21 Jahre alt und hat was ganz schön Beeindruckendes gemacht. Und er hat mir jetzt eben einen Standort geschickt und hat gesagt, können wir nicht zu einem anderen Punkt fahren? Da bin ich schon. Und ich weiß jetzt, warum er das wollte. Die Bullifahrer unter euch kennen das. Er hat die Warmlinkanlage an und steht am Straßenrand. Ich befürchte Schlimmes. Wir gucken mal, was er hat.
Hey,
What? What's going on?
I don't know, I cannot start my bus.
Should I help you?
Yeah, maybe you can help me? To...
Pushing like Little Miss Sunshine?
Yeah, it should be perfect.
I will do so. Come on. Hey man,
Thank you very much.
you're more than welcome. I'm so glad that it's running now.
Yeah, me too.
So we can go now to the original point?
Yeah, should
Okay.
I follow you or?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Just drive around the corner and I will come with my car.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. So, can you show me your car?
Yeah, of
I saw
course.
something from the outside which is pretty neat. So,
Yeah.
you changed the canvas?
Yeah, it's a new tent, and then I like the off-road style, so I put these jerry can holders,
Oh, yeah?
and then in the front I installed this winch during my trip. This was in Slovenia, I guess. And
But you have never used this winch.
Yeah, of course I use.
It's brand new.
No, it's not.
Okay.
So then in Turkey I installed these sandboards because of the beach.
Okay.
I had to use them because I was always on trouble in the beach. I think this window is very
Your
special.
souvenir window.
Yeah. Like,
Oh no, these guys, I've met them in Paris.
yeah, no,
Oh, it's
very
cool.
nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
so cool. Wow. Also wo der Junge überall war, das müsst ihr euch angucken.
Maybe I show you the inside.
Yeah, I would like to. Wow.
So I bought it with this Westphalia roof tent, but the interior is homemade.
That's cool. So you got a bedding on top?
Yeah, I will show you. So I sleep up here, and then for the interior here I have a small kitchen with water. I have the water tanks and the gas bottle here, and here I have two gas to cook, and then here special fridge.
Nice hand.
Yeah, it's a nice system, and it's working with the solar panel on the roof. So very nice. And then here I have, like I love to say, a small garage.
Oh yeah, it's a parts department.
Yeah, with a lot of tools and a lot of parts of the engine. It's very useful. Then
And you
this,
can-
yeah, this is also a bed. So whoop, and you can sleep here with two
Wow.
people.
I'm totally interested about your trip. 26 countries in that bus must be amazing.
Yeah.
I think, should we sit down for
Yeah,
that? It might be
probably.
a long story.
Yeah.
So you mentioned 26 countries.
Something like that. Yeah.
So was it? Let us go one step back. So you're driving a bus,
Yeah.
and when did you board it, and why did you choose a bus?
So when I was around 15 years old, I don't know why, but I was really focused on having a T2 B.
Okay. Really?
B?
A T2B with
Yeah.
15 years.
Yeah, I want to just after my studies just go and travel a lot. And then when I was 15, 16, I was really focused on T2B because I wanted this direction rooftop and
yeah.
not the other one. So then I started to look for 1 year. I went to Germany, to the Netherlands, to France, and finally I found this car in Belgium,
Okay.
here in Bruges.
Oh.
So yeah, you were traveling.
So how old have you been when you bought it?
I was 18.
Okay.
Just 18 or 17, and I didn't have any driving license. Just the theory
Yeah.
parts, but I had no driving license. I had to drive with my parents.
So what was your first trip when you
The
traveled?
First trip really, as a trip, it was when I started this 1 year trip.
Never tried to sleep in the car before?
One
anything?
time. But it was not a trip, it was just to test the materials, test the kitchen. And then I started this 1 year trip with three of my best friends. So we started with 4 guys inside this bus. And then they left in Sweden, they left in Stockholm, they took a plane and they go back to Belgium, and I continued this 1 year trip alone. I don't like to say alone, because when you travel with this bus, you're never alone.
So did you make any plans for this year trip,
Yeah,
or did
yeah,
you
yeah.
just know I start and have to be back? In
No.
between, do you have make a schedule where you want to be, where you want to go?
Really roughly. No dates, just the countries. I knew I wanted to start it with the north because it was in summertime. In August I start my trip. So I knew I want to start it when the weather is good, because I want to see Sweden, Finland. And then I also knew I want to be in Turkey when it's cold. And I went to Cappadocia. I don't know if you know this place. It's a lot of balloons everywhere. Every morning, hundreds of balloons in the air.
Okay, that's why you're having these balloons
Yeah,
at
exactly.
your dashboard. Okay.
Exactly. And at that time of the year, it was minus 18 outside. So I spent two nights in the Cappadocia with a lot of snows and the balloons every morning. So I stayed just because of that.
Do you get a heater inside?
No heater, no webasto, nothing. Yeah.
Do you think when you have done this tour with another kind of van, so not the VW bus T2B, would it be the same? Would it have been the same?
No, definitely not, because at the beginning of my trip, I use a lot of Volkswagen Facebook groups to say hello. I will be in this country. If you want to meet in this group, and at the end we were 10 cars, only Volkswagens, and
Cool.
it's super good memory.
Have you ever thought about to break up the tour?
Yeah. The same period in Sweden, 1 week after my friends left, the engine brake, my first engine brake, was totally blocked.
And where did you get the engine from?
From a T2A, and this was from a Volkswagen Facebook group as well. A guy,
Okay, so-
for a very cheap money, the guy just wanted to help me because I was doing this trip, and this is crazy. This community around all the Europe, and I guess all the world,
Yeah.
with these Volkswagen buses, it's crazy. When I'm trying to explain my trip, I always say, yeah, I was to Finland, then to Turkey, Portugal, and then back to Belgium. Only
Just
4
4 points.
countries. No, it was way longer. I drove 45,000 kilometers in 1
Wow.
year. Yeah.
What was the biggest change in your mindset when you come back after 1 year?
It was very, very difficult. I didn't expect this at all, but the first week was horrible. Sometimes when I came back after it, some nights I didn't feel good. I just go to my bus and sleep in the bus.
Have you heard that Volkswagen itself will hold a big gathering next summer?
Yeah, I will.
So you have heard about it?
I would love to go.
Yeah, I would love to see you there, because it will be a different one, and the last one is 15 years ago. So it's the second one we held by ourselves. I would appreciate if you will join us there.
With pleasure.
That's good. That's a deal.
Let's go.
See you there. That's pretty cool. And I'm doing also a trip. I mentioned to you, so I drive with my ID bus around, and I think it's a little bit different of driving. Have you ever seen this before?
No, it's the first time I see an ID bus.
What do you think about
I-
this kind of stuff?
I really like it, and like I always say to people, you have to be in the time, to live with the time. And I love it, really.
And you even haven't driven it.
No,
So you
not
just
yet.
can't see it. So would you like to drive it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so we will make a test drive, and I'm really looking forward to see what your reactions are. If it feels like a bus, for example. So,
Okay.
Because if you're driving a T2, sitting on the axle,
Yeah.
feel like a driver, it's a fun thing. It's a little bit different here, but
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to get your statement about the bus.
Okay, let's do it.
So how does it feel like?
It feels very good, like a brand new car. It's driving very good and the acceleration is strong and powerful. You have a lot of space and it's turning very good. It feels like in my bus.
Would you do me one favor and sign me my kitchen box that
For sure.
If you have
I
met
will
us
do
here?
it.
Okay,
With
thank
pleasure.
you. Voilà.
Thank you very much.
Das war die Bully Love Story aus Belgien. Antoine hat mich echt beeindruckt, weil mit 21 Jahren 26 Länder in einem Jahr zu bereisen, mit einem Bus, wo man gar kein Mechaniker ist, das hat er echt cool gemacht, hat mich beeindruckt, finde ich gut. Ich freue mich darauf, ihn nächstes Jahr wiederzusehen. Auch ihr könnt ihn auf dem Treffen wiedersehen. Und mit diesen 26 Ländern in einem Jahr, ich bin so ein bisschen auf den Geschmack gekommen. Mal gucken, ob ich mit dem ID-Bus nicht noch ein Land mehr drauflegen kann in dem einen Jahr. Ihr könnt euch auf die nächste Bully Love Story freuen. Seid wieder mit dabei.